Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back. I hope you're doing well. My name is Keeper and today we are continuing our playthrough of Two Falls Nishu Takuatshina. I think I said that with the most confidence. I still think I'm saying it more skewed Japanese, but you know what? We're trying our best here. If you have not watched the other parts, I highly recommend you do. This is an amazing narrative game that I've absolutely been enjoying. It's also fully narrated and your choices matter, and we're like making people trust us, which I think is a good thing. We shall see. I will try to have that linked here, and I will have a playlist on this channel so you can check it all out if you want to play the game yourself. I will also have the Steam store link down below, and if you like this content and other things like it, make sure you subscribe because we always have so much fun stuff coming your way. And without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so in the last part, I said that I thought there was like gonna be 5 chapters. There's actually 7. I looked, so this should bring us right to the end of the year if at this point when I'm recording it, I've done all my planning right. But in any case, we've got quite a few more episodes to go because I believe this is the 4th one, and I'm just loving this so much. If you did not watch the last one, again, I highly recommend you check it out. But basically, Jeanne, who is one of our main characters, and Capitan just fought off some wolves and Jeanne passed out. And then Maikan has teamed up with Pierre, who was with Jeanne previously. Jeanne, I could never remember how to say her name, Jeanne or Jeanne. And Maikan's helping him with injuries, and they've agreed to go find her together. And Maikan has let on that the wolf pelt is a thing that we need to collect to stop the winter spirit situation. So things seem to be going well, besides the fact that somebody decided to pass out immediately after getting attacked by wolves. But you know, that's we'll get to that. I'm assuming we will start with her, but you never know. Episode 4, Uashitesu. The autumn leaves change color. Probably butchered that, but I'm trying, and I think that's the most important thing, is I'm trying. 2 weeks later, somewhere in the heart of Nouvelle-France's wilderness. Okay, so this has been like 3 weeks since we started this adventure now.
After fighting back a pack of wolves and spending half a month trying to reach Quebec alone, I thought the worst was finally behind us. But the worst was just beginning.
Oh, great. Love that for us. How are we surviving? Like, what are we eating?
Come on, let's find food before it gets dark.
Oh, we're about to find out. Find something to eat. I'm assuming it'll be like mushrooms. Capitan looks great still. I mean, maybe a little skinnier, but like overall, very happy that he is still happy, healthy, and well.
Even colder than last night.
Uh-oh. I mean, it is...
If this keeps up, foraging alone won't cut it.
Can find us something to eat, buddy. I pet him. I would love to pet him. What's that?
Boy, what's wrong? Oh,
Deer?
they're not running.
Interesting. Can I pet that deer? They're probably gonna run as soon as I get close.
That's right. I'm not going to hurt you.
I literally want to murder you so I can eat you. Good call, Capitan.
Proud of yourself?
Yeah.
You're lucky I can't stay mad at you. At
Are those
least they left
berries?
us fruit. Getting sick of nuts and berries, though.
Imagine if these were poisonous. I mean, the deer seem to eat them. Oop. Strange to think there are deer here just like in Europe, and it's even stranger to see people hunt them without a care in the world. Back in France, killing a deer, particularly stags with large antlers, was considered a noble privilege. Only kings and princes are given the right to hunt them during elaborate ceremonial events, and even then, they can only do so upon their own domains. A peasant can be executed for trying to do the same. Still, that didn't stop my father from catching one in a trap when I was just a little girl. My family may have been destitute, but that week, all of us ate venison fit for King Louis himself. Can we pet you? Choke cherry. The first time I saw these fruits, I thought they were the same red currants that I could find growing in the woods near my convent, but not quite. These ones tend to be a bit plumper, taste a little sweeter, a lot more bitter, and even have pits like nectarines. It's a good thing Pierre taught me how to properly identify them. Apparently, there are other red berries out here that look almost identical, and those berries are poisonous, of course. That sums up the New World quite well, actually. It's familiar in some ways, alien in others. If you don't keep your eyes out, those differences can kill you. I think that's reasonable. Right. What's up, buddy? Good? We're not going to cross there. I guess we'll go this way. Is Capitan coming? Good? Okay. Let's come. Oh.
Wait. Is that
It's a fire!
a campfire? We found help.
Goodness.
Finally.
Is it Maikan and Pierre? Or is it something else? I went too fast.
Innu? Yeah, no. Easy.
It's-
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Teon
My name is
Wastasha.
Tehon Wastasta.
Oh, he
I
says
come
it
in
better.
peace.
Wait. You speak. But you're not.
A Frenchman? Nah, afraid not. Though people say I have the accent for it. Is something wrong?
No. I'm fine. I just.
Didn't expect one of you to speak French. I've never met your kind before. They're both extremely rude things to say. One of you or your kind. I'm gonna go with the French one.
I wasn't sure that, people like you even knew our language.
We're only
Capitan's
different
good.
colors, not different species.
Oh. Right. Sorry?
It's all right. Besides, you surprised me too. Hadn't expected the first white lady I meet to live in the middle of the woods.
I love him.
I'm Jeanne, by the way. And this is Capitaine.
A pleasure to meet you. Though, I must admit, it's a confusing place to meet.
True.
I heard French women never leave Quebec's settlements. And that's days from here.
Let me
Well,
blow your mind,
you
bud.
see,
I was never in Quebec to begin with.
I'm not exactly from here.
Are any white folk from here?
Touche. Touche.
No, I mean, I didn't live in the colonies. I came from France. But there was an accident. I got stranded and I could really use a hand reaching Quebec. I know it's a lot to ask, especially coming from a stranger, but I could pay you as much money as you.
I'm sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I'm needed elsewhere, and soon. However, the Frenchmen I work with, they're headed for a trading post nearby. If you're willing to work, I could ask them to provide food and shelter to last the winter.
You do that for me?
You're serious? I don't know how I could ever repay you.
No need to. Besides, I can't promise they'll agree.
They're gonna want
But
the
at
pelt.
the very least, I'll get you a warm meal and a fire for the night.
Because I assume I still have the pelt.
Thanks, Tehonasa. I really do appreciate it.
You're
I got
welcome,
closer to his name.
but it's Tehon Wastasta.
Tehoa. Wait, no. Teosata.
Just call me Tehon.
At least I tried.
By the way, how did you get so lost in the first place?
You tell him about the shipwreck.
I was sailing for Quebec with a group of other women. But our ship got caught in a storm and
That wreckage? By the Saint Laurent? That was yours?
yeah. Captain and I are the only ones who made it. Then a fur trader found us, tried to lead us home. But I don't know if he's still alive.
Put the pieces
I
together.
see.
There you go.
Is he the one who gave you that wolf skin?
Well, yes, but... Oh, he's trusting me more.
It was supposed to be alone. Why do you ask?
Oh,
Nothing.
it's nothing. Probably just a coincidence.
Doesn't appreciate Maikan? I thought they had a good conversation, though. Maybe it's because he was rude and was like, well, you kind of deserve the shortened name because you're disrespecting your culture. So at least he's...
Yeah. What if it's luring that thing in the mist? I don't care. The card's worth a goddamn fortune, and I'm keeping it.
And Dio, sorry for the wait.
Finally, where were you?
Hello.
A woman? More like a fucking beauty.
These two needed help. I offered to take them with us to the post.
Since when do you get to make that kind of decision?
I couldn't just leave them there.
You're not in charge of this crew. I am.
Punch Albert.
And I say we have no room for dead weight.
Dead weight? Where do you get off, you oaf?
Yeah, don't be harsh, Albert. I mean,
He wants to marry me.
just
Or
look
more.
at her. She's a real...
Good boy.
Easy now.
Boy.
Let's stay calm. She's not asking for the shirts off our backs, just a little compassion. The woods haven't been kind to her. And neither has the shipwreck.
Shipwreck? What? That floating death trap by the Saguenay?
How can I give them proof that I was there?
I can describe the scene if you don't believe me. Everything from the grave I dug to the bloody driftwood.
How goddamn stupid do you think we are?
Excuse me?
Punch
You're
him.
telling me a nobody tramp like you survived that?
I hate him.
And made it all the way here alone? If you're gonna lie, at least make it convincing.
I hope the Winter Spirit gets Albert.
I'm not lying.
Wasn't alone the entire time.
A coureur des bois found me. He helped me get this far, taught me to survive.
Right. And where's this coureur des bois now, eh?
We got separated.
So right, let me get this straight.
Wait, what are you?
Random bastard shows up in the middle of nowhere to save
Where's
you,
Capitan?
then disappears, and he just gave you a pelt that nice out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah. Her story reeks of bullshit.
Christ, what if she's a thief? Or a witch?
Oh my god.
Next words out of your mouth better be the goddamn truth.
Yeah.
I'm a witch.
How'd you really get your hands on that pelt?
I thought you had the hots for me there,
And
bud.
why's a harlot like you got a damn Bible?
Well, well. Wait till the boss hears about this.
No. You mustn't get the Jesuit involved.
Jesuit?
Okay. Jeanne, when she first showed up, would say, he wouldn't hurt me, I'm innocent. But now I've read the Bible, and so now I have a feeling that maybe the boss is a priest. We'll go with that one.
Church missionary runs the trading post?
That's right. And he decides what happens to heathens like you.
I hate him.
Get rope. I don't want her running off.
Oh, bud.
Albert, please, you can't.
Hey, learn your place or I'll remind you of it, Wendat.
Captain,
The
anytime.
truth wouldn't save me. It never had. And so? Fine. Take me to him. I've been trying to tell you I'm supposed to meet your leader.
The hell'd you say?
Convince these idiots you're none. They trust Tehan. Involve him in your lie. I don't want to do that to him, so we're none. We are live
My
up for
name
Twitter.
is Sister Jeanne Angelier, servant of the Jesuit order.
What?
Just like your employer, I came to save natives by converting them to God's faith. What do you think he'll say if he learns you spurned a woman of the cloth?
Wait, Tehan, is she telling the truth?
I haven't,
I don't
We
care
should have included
what he
him.
has to say. I want proof.
Yeah. You know, sermons from the good book, church medicine, anything.
Well, the Bible verse, 100%.
Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for
I feel like
am thy God.
We're
I will
sitting.
strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Isaiah 41:10. If you want to check for yourself. Not that I expect any of you to know how to read.
You little... Fine. You can come. But what happens after we reach the post is your problem. And you better pray to God I don't find out you were lying.
As long
Get
as
her
you don't find
food.
out.
I don't want her hungry ass slowing us down.
Albert, you can't be serious. She's...
I said do it, you fucking inbreds!
Funny, isn't it? I lied because I was afraid of death. Of being alone. Yet, both those fears came true in the end.
Foreshadowing. I feel bad that I didn't like involve oh, we've already got Pierre. Tehong. Oh, fur traders, there we go. How can people like this willingly work for a man of God? The men in France who tell stories about cheerful, fun-loving fur traders must have been lying through their teeth. Tehong's business partners are terrifying. They keep leering at me like they've never seen a woman before and muttering the foulest curses I've ever heard under their rancid breaths. But that's just Christophe and Bernard. Albert is somehow worse. He keeps stealing glances at Capitaine, snarling as he toys with a carving knife. Like the one thing he wants the most in this world is a dog's tricolored fur. Carpeting his fireplace. I miss Pierre. Oh, I will literally stab Albert myself if he comes near Capitan with his own knife, and I'll skin him. It ain't happening. If something happens to that dog, you're gonna have problems. If we should be with Maikan and Pierre now, I would guess. West of Takuatshina, beyond Innu territory, 2 weeks after encountering Pierre in the cave. Yes. So same time frame. And I think we're in a similar area.
Used to be when leaves change colors. A time when Innu set off on family journeys to hunt caribou and endure winter. But that day, those colors reminded me how far from home I really was.
I really have gone on an
And
adventure.
that time was running out. Loons? Migrating already?
Because it's cold.
Another warning from the winter spirit, I guess. Not like I need more after Pierre's wound. Can it really be that simple, though? Can I really just blame him for this? Or...
Hey!
Where is he? Long ago, there's a terrible winter. Wolverine the trickster was starving until he found countless birds huddling for warmth. Wolverine begged them for help, claiming to know a drum dance to bring back summer, and the birds agreed to perform it. Wolverine built a tent, banged drums, and sang while they danced with eyes closed. Then one by one, Wolverine stuck behind them, broke their necks, and tossed them aside, using music to muffle their deaths, for his true goal was an easy hunt and a feast of fatty fowl. But soon Loon noticed she no longer bumped into her friends while dancing, so she risked a peek, saw their corpses, wailed for surviving birds to fly away, and all but Loon escaped. Enraged, Wolverine attacked. He broke her legs, tore her tail, stabbed her eyes till they turned red as punishment for ruining her plans. And in the end, Loon saved everyone but was scarred for life. Will trying to save the Innu scar me the same way? Ooh, interesting. Oh. Place. I may call Totuska home, but the Innu nation as a whole covers a much vaster area, ranging from the distant north to the edges of Quebec, where the Wendat once dwelled. We call this territory Nitassinan, our land. That is why, even though I'm far from home, this place still feels familiar. In the brush, I see broken twigs or missing berries picked by people gathering supplies for medicine men. In the water, I find long poles planted upright in the riverbeds left behind by travelers navigating waterways. As for the forest and the animals, they just feel the same. I don't quite know how to explain it other than the sights are not familiar, even though the connections I share with them is. The only thing that's missing are the people I call family. Pre-colonial Innu territory covered all of Labrador. Oh, interesting. That's a big area. And most of West Quebec province. Oh, there he is.
What took you so long? You have any idea how hard it is to take a piss right now? Ah, I was trying to empty my bladder, not my whole goddamn chest cavity.
He's dying slowly, I think. Try not to kill yourself laughing.
Careful, Pierre. I didn't replace all those bandages just to see you die from a bad joke.
My jokes are great. Ah, bourgeois. Anyway, come on. Let's hit the road.
Right. Lead Pierre across the lake. All right. Guess I can't run because I've got cripple behind me.
Sure you want to lead the way? Thought you said you'd never been this far west.
I haven't, but I know exactly where we're going.
Confidence.
The river where you saw Jeanne's tracks is just across this hill. Our best bet to find her trail is to start there. All we need is a way across that won't strain your wound.
Fair.
Well, I won't argue with an Innu when it comes to tracking. But if somehow you get us lost, you ain't ever hearing the end of it.
Fair. Wouldn't it be great if there was just like a canoe at the bottom here? How many? It's so pretty. We just walk out into the river. What's that noise? We go this way. But the fact that Pierre didn't follow me to the river's edge or the lake's edge, I think we go this way.
Terrain's getting rugged. I'd kill for one of those flying canoes right now.
Right?
Flying. Excuse me?
What? You never heard that story? Right, so... There's these three friends, yeah? They love hunting.
I was like,
Love it
is
so
that it?
much, they even skip Sunday Mass to shoot deer.
What's mass?
Just some scam you ain't supposed to skip. Not important. Point is, one day, an old man shows up. Offers these guys a deal. Says if they hunt for him, he'll give them a boat to sail the skies. And the hunters, obviously, they're stoked. They agree to get a flying canoe.
How did the elder make a flying canoe? Did he use a special bark?
Don't know, don't matter. Anyway,
like,
these hunters use the flying canoe to hunt more than ever. From dusk till dawn for days on end, they kill and kill and kill. But when they finally try to land, the canoe won't let them. Turns out the old man was the devil, cursing them for skipping Mass. So they end up damned to hunt for all eternity, roaming the skies in a flying canoe.
Interesting.
I don't think I understand. What's a devil?
He's, an evil spirit, basically. Worst of the worst.
Still doesn't explain why it lashed out like that.
Hey, I said they skipped Mass. They had it coming. Whole point of the story is about staying close to God and going to church.
I don't think you're very good at telling stories, Bien.
Oh, piss off.
Oh my god. That thing scared me. Chasse Gallery. The strangest part of Pierre's story is that it sounds almost familiar. We've had Algonquin and Wendat visitors to Skak who told stories about canoes that sail in the sky, but nothing quite like this. Their tales spoke of two children who made a bargain with an isolated elder. They learned to make flying canoes for him, then returned home to their families with a medicine that could bring the dead back to life. A far cry from this devil Pierre kept calling evil. No matter how similar our stories are, I suppose our people will always choose to tell them in different ways. True. Here over the hill. That hill? This hill. Still looking this way. Must be this way. We got this, Pierre.
What about you, huh? You think you can tell a better story?
Bet.
Of course. Let's see. A long, long time ago,
Funny tale.
there was a talking lynx who married Innu women.
Huh? You mean one of them wildcats? And you say my story made no sense.
Like I said, this was a long time ago, back when all creatures lived as perfect equals. Now this lynx was a hunter, but on days without prey, he ate his brides instead. No hunter could seem to catch him, so he wed and fed on countless Innu women.
Christ.
One day, a strange woman came forth to end this tragedy. "If none of you can kill him," she said, "then I will, for he cannot eat me." So she left her people behind, found the lynx, and married him.
What, just like that? Ain't we skipping a few steps?
You prefer I describe their first night as husband and wife? Now, one cold winter evening, hunting had been poor. Lynx was very hungry. He came home hoping to devour his wife, but she was nowhere to be found. There was only a roaring fire in the middle of their tent, so big it singed the walls. Lynx was at a loss. It was too cold to search for her, and he was too hungry to hunt. So, he sat by the fire, thinking, until the fire began to cook him.
Hang on. What?
Lynx thought he smelled delicious, so delicious, in fact. He wondered how he tasted. He cut off a piece of his leg, roasted on the fire, gave it a bite, and he was amazed. He was the tastiest thing he ever tried. So Lynx kept eating over and over until he tried roasting his own heart and died. Sure
Wild
enough,
story.
his wife had tricked him and saved all Innu women.
You, enjoy that story?
Of course, it was my favorite when I was little. Did you not like it?
Oh, no, it was great. It's just, you know, I think I understand why we don't have the same sense of humor.
Fair.
Oh, Christ.
What's wrong?
Thing scared the living shit out of me.
Oh.
See? Thought it was the thing that attacked me again.
You shouldn't be afraid, Pierre. This is a sign the forest is treated with respect. Innu do this to animals we hunt, to honor their deaths and give their spirits peace.
Yeah? Well, it sure as shit didn't give my spirit peace.
I'm just thinking about the wolf carcass that we left that we're like supposed to be like respecting, and it's been weeks. Like, that's probably not great where it's at right now. It was already bad. Let's not jump down there, bud. Let's take the trail. Why is it so quiet? Why is nobody talking?
I'll be damned. You really did know where you were going.
Wait. Look at that.
At what?
There. Skid marks on the slope. Footprints at the bottom.
Holy hell. Must be hers.
Maybe. But something doesn't seem right. Why risk another fall like that?
Could have been chasing something. Look at this.
Here? Where'd you go, bud? Go down there? Must have. Oh yeah, here he is.
See here? Dog tracks.
Wolf
A
tracks.
few days old. Pretty sure they were left by Jeanne's dog. Mutt must have gotten spooked, so she went after him.
I don't think that's true. That print's almost bigger than my hand. And those claws.
Shit. Wolf?
Seems like it.
You think it was hunting her?
Only one way to find out.
Careful. Here. Don't fall. Escape the den area for clues. Ta-da! This is where we went. I hope we also don't get attacked, you know? Not looking forward to that.
Older than the last tracks. But there's a lot more.
Jesus. Must be damn near a dozen of the things.
Do you have your gun still,
Can't be.
Pierre?
Most of these prints match. Shouldn't be more than 5.
5 sounds like plenty to me.
You don't have your gun, do you, bud? Bird?
You don't think these belong to her?
Way
right?
too small, bud.
No. Bones are too small. Weeks old, too.
Weeks. Christ, no wonder they went for Jeanne. Mutts must have been starving.
Guess we go this way. Oh,
Prints are deep, spaced apart, like they were sprinting. Chasing prey.
Can't make that jump with my wound still tender. Trail them without me. I'll find another way down, meet you ahead.
sounds good.
All right.
Careful.
Keep your guard up. The wolves could be nearby.
Don't worry. I'll be real ready for them.
Got a hatchet. Let's go. Bam. I assume we're gonna find where Jeanne beat them off. I thought we were closer to where she was, but I guess not. Uh-oh. That's
What's all
cold.
this?
I thought this forest was treated with
Just like back
respect.
home.
Uh-oh. It's because the wolf
Is
health, I
this
bet.
Jeanne's doing? Does this mean she's close?
Tried to go too fast. Oh, blood. We know she's not really anywhere near here anymore.
Just a little further. Just a little further and I
Oh,
can...
it's a dead end.
Easy. Easy.
Not ideal. He's got the bonk on his face.
I know you're scared. But I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? Okay.
Just back up.
I'm going to leave now. Nice and
Maikan! Hold on!
No.
Say your prayers, Shessa. Wait!
The wolf doesn't want to fight.
It's not violent, just hurt. And afraid will hurt it more.
He does still have his gun.
Fine. What's the plan?
He listened.
Don't
Does he
break
trust
eye
me?
contact and
Oh lordy. Oh lordy.
Shit. What now?
give me a second to.
You don't
the
have
puppy.
a second!
Pet the puppy.
Damn it!
Stop! You'll make the spirit.
Maikan! Get down!
My goodness.
No!
I mean, like, okay. I understand Maikan not wanting to make the spirit angrier, but we were kind of in a situation where we had to do that. Not ideal, but like I think warranted. Captain! We need to get away from these stupid fur trappers, guys. I swear, Albert, if that is you. I think we're running away.
Surprised you didn't go straight to bed.
I
Leaving.
tried, but I have trouble closing my eyes around them.
Albert will be angry if you're too tired to keep up tomorrow.
You think he needs my help getting angry? Listen, Tehan. I wanted to apologize.
I never should have gotten you involved. Gag him to trust us.
Lying to save my life was one thing, but I didn't have to make you part of it. Especially after you took a big risk helping me. I'm sorry.
I don't resent you, Jeanne. Those three were out of line long before you were. And they would never try apologizing like this either. But pretending to be a nun isn't the issue. That is.
My Bible.
No. No.
God I've met all carry
Oh.
that same book.
Not the
And if
Belt?
owning one makes you anything like them, helping you was a mistake.
What?
I don't want to get angry at him, so I'm gonna go with my
Tehan.
beliefs.
Priests dedicate their lives to saving people. How is it a bad thing for me to serve God's will like them?
God's will, huh? What is that exactly? What does this spirit you all worship stand for?
Well, for me, God is.
The giver of hope.
He's the reason I didn't give up when I was alone. Believing he watched over me guided me in times of need. It kept me moving forward, even when everything felt hopeless.
So, God gives you faith in the future?
I guess.
That's right.
Okay.
Strange. The Jesuits I know want nothing more than to destroy my people's faith.
What do you mean by that?
These men of God are not what you think they are. And you need to know why.
We're gonna learn some things. Did he manhandle me all the way over here? Oh, we big mad. We big mad. Oh, and we're not doing okay. I'm about to drop, I bet.
Maikan. Hey! The hell you doing? We gotta move.
You go on without me. I'll catch up once I've taken care of the body.
Are you out of your... Kid,
No.
we have no damn clue how far Jeanne got, or if she's alive. And the longer we wait, the worse our odds of finding her get.
I don't care. I'm not going to forsake my people's principles and let another wolf be dishonored.
Jesus Christ. Maikan, you're not being realistic.
Realistic?
Am I supposed to do nothing?
What? Do you want me to just leave it like this to fatten maggots?
That's exactly what I want.
How can you say that? This is a living being.
It's a fucking animal, and it's fucking dead. Look, I killed that thing to save your life. Now, you can use that life to come with me, find Jeanne, and get your pelt back. Or, you can waste it here, coddling a corpse.
A waste of life? That's what you call this? What if that were me, Pierre?
Beg pardon?
You heard me. What if you missed the wolf and killed me instead? Would you bother digging me a grave? Or would that be a waste too?
That's not the same.
No? Then let's swap roles. What if I shot you? Would you prefer I just leave you there, or treat you with respect? If you can't answer, you have no right to judge what I'm doing. Because I'm not wasting anyone's life. I'm giving meaning to it. And I was hoping you, of all people, would understand that.
I think he's gonna help me. He's chopping down trees, I think.
How much wood do we need?
He knew it. He knew it. Like he's gonna get that hatchet out.
Jesuits came to our land bearing messages of peace. We welcomed them at first, shared our languages and customs, brokered alliances. But peace was never their goal.
Peace was never an option.
They only sought to convert my people to Christian faith, no matter what the cost. Granted, some went out and embraced God by choice. Others chose to preserve traditions. Yet all of us paid the price. Jesuits sowed malcontent among our ranks, fostering division. They fought to replace our leaders, hoping to control our very lives. When that failed, they spread plagues we had no cures for. And disease does not discriminate based on belief. We buried thousands because of them, Jeanne. Thousands.
Makes no sense.
Tejon. I mean, is
Grappling.
this really what happened?
You think I'm lying?
No, of course not.
I just don't
It's
want
just,
to do
why would good Christian men do that to innocent people?
What makes you think they consider us people? In the end, Haudenosaunee raiders scattered the Jesuits. Then, despite death, despite division, the Wendat stood tall. We rebuilt what could be salvaged, found new ways to move forward. But now, more than ever, we need to make peace with the past, learn to coexist. To do that, both our peoples must foster fair trade and understanding. Augustin, the priest who runs the trading post, agrees. And I want to believe he's better than the others. That together, we can heal from all this loss and pain. But every time I see his cross, or his book, or his condescending smile, I remember they took more from us than anyone will ever realize. And that's...
That's beautiful, Maikan.
I'm like getting a little emotional. Honoring animals. Oh, I think we already did that. Oh yeah, we already read this one. We completed episode 4 and then I hit the microphone for no reason. That, like, a lot happened in that one. Wow. And like, Pierre's learning. Honestly, Pierre's learning, and also Jeanne's learning that maybe, like, her faith is, you know, like, maybe it's a little flawed more than she thinks. I'm so here for this. I cannot wait to see what happens next. If you are interested too, make sure you subscribe here because we will be posting that next episode soon. If you want to just, like, race through and play this game yourself, I will have the Steam store link down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!